and I just can't deal with this anymore. I wish I could live somewhere else.
I see other people every day, and obviously they're not a young carer, and I see how their life is and how it's so easy that they can just go home, they get on so well with their family.
Shannon is one of 4 sisters. Shannon and her sister Katie are 2 of the nearly 180,000 young carers in the UK, and with their mum they look after their sister Abigail.
My daughter Abigail, who is coming up 11, who has ASD and severe ADHD.
This care has pushed this family to breaking point.
Abigail's ADHD is very severe and she's highly medicated. Until that medication's kicked in, there is no way that you can get her to do anything. So we have aggression, we have squealing.
I think after all the years of doing it when I was younger, you get fed up of it. And I know it sounds weird, but yeah, you just get fed up of everything that goes on, and it kind of feels like you've got so much pressure added onto you, you just don't want to do it anymore.
When she was tiny, before we had Katie, we were very close. She was a very quiet, sweet little girl, very cuddly, always wanted to be with her mum, and we could do anything together. Always open to me, always wanted to do things together. And you know, naturally, children, when they get older, sort of separate a bit more from their parents. But when I should have been mothering Shannon in them critical times, actually Shannon was actually caring and doing a role in the house a lot older than what she should have done.
I can say I'm not as bad as Shannon, because when Shannon was about 9 or 10, that's when she started getting, that's when Mum and Shannon's relationship started splitting apart.
About 6 years ago, I had a small stroke, and it would come down to stress. I had a marriage breakup, and I was on my own with all the children, and then going through the diagnosis process with Abigail. And actually at the time I had a newborn baby as well. So Shannon played a lot of role of playing who would be my partner at the time, would have played that role. Actually, when I was ill, Shannon actually looked after me as well. Cooking, she was cleaning, you know, she was doing ironing at a very, very early age.
It's not something I did just to make Mum feel proud of me. It was something that she went into hospital, I had no choice whatsoever. I don't think I've ever really thought of it that way. It's just something that happened so quickly, I didn't really have time to think it through like that. But thinking about it, I'm happy that I was able to do that for my mum, because there was no one else there to do it for her.
She doesn't like me very much at the moment, probably just all words, but actually she doesn't like me and she doesn't want to be anywhere near me, and actually I'm the worst mum in the world right now.
My mum is such a nasty person. I've literally done nothing wrong and she walks in my room all the time and shouts at me and calls me names. And we did have an argument earlier, but ever since I've gotten from her friend Emily's house, because we went to see her, she's just been so mean to me, and she's so nasty to me all the time.
She's my first daughter, she's my pride and joy. She is, you know, she is fantastic in all her exams, regardless of whatever life throws at her. She comes out with good grades. I'm heartbroken, don't make me cry. She's my daughter, and it's my job as a mum to protect her, and I didn't.
It's kind of shocking because I don't really see that side to her. I only see the side of when we're arguing. I mean, I didn't really think that she actually felt that way, to be honest, because I only see her when we're really arguing, and we don't really get on as much as we used to, so that's a big shock to me. I didn't really know that.
Shannon, she still kind of helps care for Abby, but she's kind of passed on more of the job to me now. I think Shannon just finds it really hard trying to juggle GCSE work and Abigail around, because Abigail sometimes gets in the way while she's trying to do her GCSE work.
Tidy up, please.
I can't bend over, Shannon.
Get her to tidy it up.
Are you going to be responsible?
No, can you get Abby to tidy it up?
It'll not happen. Can you be responsible?
Yes, you will, because you need to get her to tidy it up.
And basically, I just help her get on with life, and because she finds it a struggle, and I just help her in the bath and things like that.
Abby, that isn't funny now. Let me wash your hair. That is sleeping in my bed tonight.
Sometimes she'll just ask me before we go to bed, "Oh, can I sleep in your bed?" But sometimes she'll just wake me up in the middle of the night or early hours of the day, just asking to get in my bed, and it quite frustrates me. But I also can't say no, because otherwise she'll probably stay up half the night and she'll just sit in the bed crying.
Yeah, I am proud of her because I've been through that stage and I know what it's like to have to do all that, and I know what it's come to now that I don't have a good relationship with my mum and even my sisters now.
Abby, let's go get your tablets.
Katie seems to be able to calm her down, and she's clung to Katie. She's never been asked, she's just naturally done it.
Kissing up, you Wally.
No, because once you kiss me, you keep kissing me. I'm
just stick with you then.
I think she cares and worries as much for her sister about her anxieties and understands it more. I love being a mum. I love getting them up in the morning. I love putting the breakfast on the table. I want to be their mum. I don't want them to be running around the house having to do everything for themselves. I am probably busy sitting on Abigail while stopping her from trashing something. They just naturally do it because it's something we've always had to do with each other. We've always had to help each other out because we've had no other help. So we just have to pick up and get on and do it between us.
Just like general housework, so like washing the pots, ironing, hoovering, cleaning rooms, bathing the little ones, and yeah, just stuff like that.
Okay, so right now I'm just cooking, helping cook some tea because Mum's really busy trying to sort out the bedrooms and stuff and sort out the kitchen, and the others are upstairs just messing about. Is this the one that you use, Mum?
It is 7:10 and I've just had to tidy the room because it's either me or my mum who has to tidy the room, because Abigail and Sarah, well, Sarah is she's 8 years old, but she doesn't really tidy that much. But Abigail, she just thinks that she can dump all her stuff anywhere and it'll be okay and it'll just tidy in a click. I don't really enjoy it because all my other friends, they don't really need to do anything like that. But I have to do it because Mum's trying to sort Abigail out so she doesn't get time to do it.
They can't do the normal day stuff that every kid does, because of Abigail and how she reacts to it.
But obviously I would like to get along with everyone more, but I wouldn't change Abigail's the way she is for a thing. She is who she is, and that is great. I love her for that, and yeah, I wouldn't change a thing.
Her prospects, when she got diagnosed, she didn't speak. Her prospects were so grim, and I was told my daughter would be in the special school and she probably wouldn't speak and communicate, and we've worked so hard with her. And there is times where I hated her. I've told her, as to her face, do you know what, I hate you, I hate what you're doing, why are you behaving this way? And actually, do you know what, this little girl just looked at me and didn't have a clue what I was saying to her. And you go into another room and you think, oh my God, you heartless woman,
And I really love her being in the family, but I suppose it would have been easier. It's quite hard to say that because she was born, she's part of the family. I love her, she's my sister.
Now, even at the worst times, I look at my daughter and I realise that actually she is as stressed and upset and confused as what I am. And I see a very, very scared, vulnerable little girl who's so lucky actually to have the sisters that she's got, because there is a lot of children out there that go through this and live this life on their own. So no, actually, right now I couldn't live without her.
Easy? Yes. But I would not want her to not be here. Like, obviously, honestly, it would be easy, but that's not like a thing I'd consider. I want her to stay here, obviously, she's my sister. If I didn't have to go through the caring role, my life probably wouldn't be as stressful, but I wouldn't change it for a thing.